Hi all, good morning. Hope you're doing well. This is Raghu. I'm going to talk about one of the best teachers in the world. Um, Previously, we had discussed about Sridhar sir. Now I'm going to talk about one more great teacher. His name is Prakash sir, and he worked as the trainer at the Peers Technologies Amirpet for a few years. After that, he went to USA. Lot of journeys there. Okay, I want to talk about Prakash sir, especially because of few reasons. Okay, before going to talk about Prakash sir, we should talk about Amir Pet actually, because everyone, I even if I'm not wrong, 90% of the software developers, especially from Telugu states, even of course we can include all the states in the in our country. 90% of engineers definitely they have at least some attachment with Amirpet institutes. So, Naresh Technologies, Speeds Technologies, Satya Technologies, lots of institutes are there. Of course, um, 90% of the institutes are really good. Maybe 5 to 10% maybe they didn't reach up to the mark, but 90% of still they are providing a grades. Uh, I can say service because they are providing the great training with very low cost. Maybe if you spend 4 to 5 thousand rupees, you can learn any kind of course in Amirpet. So that is the greatness of Amirpet institutes. Okay, like in that Amirpet, of course, as like everyone prefer to learn some courses Amirpet. When I was completed my graduation, uh, like after 2009, um, I went to Amirpet to learn .NET. So at the time, a lot of thinking is there, like whether we need to go for Naresh technology or whether we need to go for Peers technology, whether we need to go for Satya institutes or a lot of institutes are there. So finally, okay, due to like I did a lot of analysis whether it is a right or wrong. Some of my friends suggested that Peers is the very good for .NET. Um, so like I joined the Peers Institute, and like whenever attended the first the demo session, almost it's like a function hall. Almost more than 300 students are there in that classroom, and they have arranged some TVs because it's very difficult to watch the board from those 300 students if you don't get a seat in the first 5 to 10 or 15 rows. It's very difficult, right? So that was a great experience. Maybe now also in 2022 also, definitely if you go to Amirpet, definitely you will feel the same experience. It was awesome actually. in uh, in a classroom normally we used to have an experience like oddly 60 to 80 students will be there in engineering college, right? Maximum 60 to 80 if I'm not wrong. Mm, so but in Amirpet, suppose all popular institutes like best trainers, definitely they have minimum 200 students to 300, sometimes 500 students also will be there. So that's a greatness of the sweetness of the Amirpet Institute. Like they will provide the great training with a low cost, and every trainer is a great trainer um, because it's not that much easy to teach um, 200 to 300 students. It's really tough for a normal person. So here I want to talk about the special person, Prakash sir, because I have a little bit of attachment with the great person. So why I am talking about Prakash sir means, if you see like um, after completing, suppose I have attended training for C Sharp.net from Prakash sir. Of course, Ramalinga processor also there for ASP.NET, and even I've attended training on SQL and Oracle um, at the time. And even every institute have like many trainers are there. So I got an opportunity to talk with Prakash sir, and the specialty here is, of course, teaching wise, everyone is good. There is no doubt at all. Like 90% of the trainers who are there in Amirpet still, because without having the teaching skills, without having a great subject, it's really tough to deliver there. So up to my experience, everyone is great. So the Prakash sir, because after completing cshop.net, we got some information that Prakash sir is going to start one more small thing that is called project development life cycle. So in that, 200 to 300 students are there in my classroom. So up from that 200 to 300 students, only 25 students are interested to join project development life cycle. So I have attended that development life cycle. Sir has explained whole project actually, because we got an experience that a real-time experience how things will happen in IT industry, how project, how to collect the requirements and how to analysis, and how to build the application, and how to deploy the application. Sir has explained everything, and at the time we got some time, because from 300 students, it's very difficult to interact with sir, because it's very difficult for sir also to spend some time with all the students. So, but in that project development life cycle, luckily, only 25 students joined, and we got a opportunity to talk with sir for at least a few minutes every day. So in that journey, I have learned lots of things from the Prakash sir. So the first thing is, okay, I will tell you one thing. So suppose if you see project development life cycle, he started that project development life cycle session. So only 25 students joined. So at the time, um, me and my friend had a discussion that, right, suppose if Prakash sir starts one more batch on C#.net, minimum 200 to 300 students will join. So just imagine 200 to 300 students, if they join, if they pay for around 1000 rupees or 2000 rupees per some that subject, how much money he can earn. But sir knows that, suppose if you start this project development life cycle, only 20, maximum 30 students will join in that. So that means he will lose a lot of money, right? Suppose if he starts the special batch on C#.net, 200 to 300 students will join, and sir can get a lot of money. But sir started project development life cycle, and only 20, even if 25 students join, sir is interested to do that, because sir want to help the students in the right direction. Okay, up after some point, of course, money is also very important in everyone's life. After some point, especially teaching field, they don't they don't bother about the money actually. That was, I just realized that point, that sir really doesn't matter like money. Of course, uh, for doing the work, they are taking the money, but they are not working for money, because they are working, they're getting the money automatically. So he is not giving importance for money, because I said, right, if we start a new batch, we'll get a lot of money. So that is the one thing, really I'm impressed, and I've learned the great quality from Prakash sir. The second thing, we had a discussion actually. So when we were discussing, even definitely maybe Prakash sir definitely forgot this thing, and me and my friend have remembered that conversation. So we were talking with Prakash sir at the time. Prakash sir said, he said like, you guys, anytime you guys observed the tea shop opposite to the Naresh Technologies. We said, yeah, yes, sir, we know that. So sir asked that, um, beside of the tea shop, there is a car. I forgot what is the car model or something. So he said, yes. We said, yes, sir. We observed that one car. So sir said, I just guess whose car is that? Okay, so just ask that whose car is that. So we said, okay, maybe it's Naresh, a trainer in Naresh Technology, or maybe it's like who's owner of any institute or something. But sir said, uh, no, the car owner is the tea shop person. We really surprised that. Means a tea shop person is also able to earn the huge amount of money in Amirpet. So at the time, sir said, just imagine how much business is happening here. At the same time, great service also, great help is also happening. That is a really a beauty of Amirpet. Okay, that was one thing at the time, because maybe we was we are maybe we got opportunity to watch some movies, something, but here it is a live example. So that means a tea shop person, if who can do hard work or something, they can be successful. But after that, Prakash sir said one thing. Okay, in that discussion, Prakash sir said one thing that why can't you come into the teaching field? Okay, Prakash sir asked us that question. So like I said, sir, we don't have any knowledge because we just got the graduation with like average percentage, like just 60%, and we don't know anything. How can we become a trainer? It's quietly impossible, because we can't justify, because 200 to 300 students are there in the classroom. How can we control them without having a great subject? It's not that much easy. So other than Prakash sir said that, okay, like maybe right now you don't have that much knowledge, but if you are passionate about the teaching, so other time sir explained that how much happiness sir has in the teaching. Because if you work for any company, definitely sir can earn 10 times more than that, what he was earning at the time. Definitely, that's sure, because he's really great talent. So he worked for satisfaction, because through that, the platform, almost, maybe if you are some of you already have experienced that, uh, you might be a student of Prakash sir. Maybe from at least from 1,000 students who are watching this, if you have a if you had a chance to learn something in American. So so at the time I realized especially that, okay, maybe in future, definitely if I get a chance, if I feel that I can do a justification, I can help the students in the right direction, maybe definitely I also I also can take that decision that in the teaching field. Because I realize that the amount of happiness the Prakash sir has, because few things we can't compare, we can't purchase with the money, right? Suppose the satisfaction and the like, even you can't, even if you work for a software developer and if you work for a manager, maybe few people will recognize you and few people will appreciate you. But if you are a teacher, if you are the really good teacher, definitely people will remember you for a long time, if you help them in the right direction. So that's what I have learned from sir. So the great qualities means, uh, like importance for helping the people through the teaching platform, and inspiring actually. Because many trainers will be there, okay, they will come and they will teach and they will go, but few trainers always be there in the world that they will inspire the next generation. So yes, Prakash sir is also a great inspiration for me, especially in teaching. Because sir said like anyone can, the only thing is sir said you need to be genuine, you need to be really true. Because maybe if you work as an employee, even if you don't put 100% effort, no problem, maybe you will get a less salary or something. But if you want to become a trainer, okay, so we should be genuine, we should give our 100%, then definitely it will work out. Okay, so that's why I'm always thankful to Prakash sir. Even when I started SVGIE, and I because I sent a request to sir through the Facebook messenger, and I got an opportunity to talk with sir, and I've explained my idea. And Prakash sir also said, whenever it is possible, whenever I have a free time, definitely I will also help through this SVJ, whatever at the time maybe I didn't explain about the SVJ or something, but I explained the concept what I'm going to implement. So sir said, yes, I will be there um, for you, but because he loves teaching, he loves helping the next generation students. So definitely, and maybe after, because in the COVID time, I had a chance to talk with sir. So right now I'm building this platform. Definitely in near future, Prakash sir definitely is going to spend at least maybe half an hour or 1 hour per month or year or whenever Prakash sir is available. Definitely I will request sir um, to spend his time uh, in SVGIE to help our students also. Okay, so here we should appreciate everyone, mm, like not only my trainers, but all the trainers who are working in Amirpet now also, in 2022 also, in future also. Because if you see everyone, okay, now nowadays maybe we got a lot of opportunities like online platforms, or all these things are available like scalar upgrade or all these things, but like 10 to 12 years back, the only um, thing is available, that is Amirpet. Okay, still it is awesome. In future also, definitely it will be awesome. Okay, of course there are some um, troubles are there. Like suppose in 200, if you are attending a session in the 200 students, so it's very difficult to find time from a trainer, and whether you join session regularly on whether you are doing practice or not, it's very difficult to monitor by the trainer. So if you want to learn something from Amirpet, yes, absolutely, that's the right choice, but you should be focused, because no one will come and check whether you are attending the session or not, whether you are practicing or not. So just go with the right mindset, don't miss any sessions, and utilize all the resources available in those institutes, and definitely you will succeed. So on this occasion, once again I'm saying thanks to Prakash sir and all the trainers who are there in Amirpet. Thank you, and maybe in few days, after few days, I will come up with one more podcast. Thank you. Bye bye.